Yeah, thank you.
Hello, welcome to the Ash and Ed podcast. Thank you to our opening music. Listen, if you haven't seen Ollie Clark live, doing who does our intro music, seriously, you need to go and see him. We should maybe get Ollie for our art show. Could he sing the? I know we have to pay him.
By the way, last plug for Ollie. Enough's enough.
I love the guy.
He's a great guy, but enough's enough. We're running a business. We're
like
the
him.
bloody podcast business.
If
We haven't got time for this.
Ash and Ed podcast. There's still some tickets left to our art show. What do you mean it's an art show? We're showing art, and then we're doing a free podcast. And trust me, if you want to see this art.
You want to see the art.
Oh, it's good art. Now, Ash,
You're not going to leave after the art show, but you should know there's a free podcast immediately afterwards.
Right. You're welcome to leave as soon as the art's finished, but there's a free podcast. You might as well stay for that. Our special guest is Ash's ex-girlfriend who's coming on to tell her side of the story.
Seriously, I'm going to be in so much trouble. We need to start and stop teasing that my girlfriend or ex-girlfriend will be at the show.
Why?
Because she might not turn up. Then what are we going to do?
No, that's bad, actually. I'd have to play her. Hey, listen, let's hear a nice story.
Sure. Okay.
So you're out the other day, and
So
you
I
had a couple of
was
drinks.
out last night. I saw this girl.
Yeah,
And I hadn't seen her for many years, and she used to go with a friend of mine.
great.
And
If you had to describe him in a couple of words,
describe her.
him.
Him, tattooed, short, tanned.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'd say that she was voluptuous in the chest region.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
They were massive.
They were. Do they continue to be massive?
They continue to be massive. I haven't seen her in 15 years. See her at the pub,
Okay.
and it just reminded me of this story. When she was going out with my friend, she used to do wet t-shirt comps, and we were about 18, 19.
Wet t-shirt comps. Who was in the comp?
Just her. So she'd be wearing a t-shirt, no bra, and she would say, wet t-shirt comp, and then there might be 5 or 6 guys going, yeah, and then she would do wet t-shirt comp, and we're like, you win, well done. And then every so often, this would happen once every kind of 2 or 3 weeks over summer, and sometimes she would say, wet t-shirt comp, and no one would hear, and I would hear, and I'd say,
that's the type of thing you can hear.
I said, and her boyfriend was there too.
Yeah.
So he was kind of the adjudicator.
Yeah.
Just overseeing it, and making sure it wasn't
Yeah,
uncouth.
of course.
And then I said, look, don't worry about them. They're having lunch. Let's have a wet t-shirt comp, and
And she would win.
it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
What an amazing thing to do. Did you remind her of that?
No. She's brought it up. She's brought it up in the past, about 5 years ago.
And said, well, how funny was that when we used to...
How funny was that when I used to do the wet t-shirt comp? And it took me back.
And what'd you say?
I was like, wonderful.
In your mind right now, can
Yeah.
you picture it exactly
Of
as
course
it was?
I can.
Yeah, I know.
Are you kidding? I'll die with that.
Okay, here we go. They're spending all their money on 2 things in development at the moment. If
Yep.
you read, I try and read little bits and pieces of, not actual science things because I don't understand them, but little bits and pieces here and there and to work out, okay, this is what's coming, that's what's coming, right? There's 2 things that most money seems to be going into.
Yeah.
Number 1, sex robots. Sex
Good.
robots, non-stop sex robots, as far as the eye can see, and they're trying to make them more and more lifelike, and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah. But hang on, male or female?
I've seen both, but obviously many more female ones. Yeah. And so far they're of only one ethnicity, which is somewhat disturbing, so we need to try and... If you're a sex robot manufacturer, try and branch out, mate. You're making it obvious.
The robot ethnicity.
No, they're all Asian.
What?
Yeah.
Good.
All the pervs that are making them are only making them.
Good.
Well, good luck to them, but I'm saying, come on, let's have some diversity in our sex robots.
I feel by making them only Asian, then they're playing a straight bat. They're like, we're going diverse to start with. If they made them Caucasian, then you'd be like, hey, where are the Asians?
Asian blokes, mate. These are Asian blokes making them. So they're just making them in the image of who they like. They're Japanese guys making Japanese ones.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, come on, guys, get a range brewing.
Yeah.
You need to have a range.
Totally. Remember how I used to have a fake vagina, Ed?
Yeah.
Remember that?
You used to wash it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I did, with my protein shaker. And I remember I was given.
Why just mix them together? Cut out the middleman.
I was at Sexpo and I was with a friend of ours.
Were you working at Sexpo?
I was doing anything for Nova. Yeah, I was doing a video.
Okay.
And then one of the Sexpo managers said, how would you like to take something from the expo for free? Up to $300. And we were just walking past the fake vagina stand. I said, how much are they? He said, what the good ones or the bad ones? I said, what? He said, well, an average one's about $100, but your good one, those things, the Rolls Royce, they're about $500 because they're shaped in the image of
porn stars.
10 porn stars.
Which is just the weirdest thing in the world.
And you could see the face of the lady, the vagina was made after. And I loved it. I said, look, I like her.
She seems nice.
But they're $500. I mean, I can only spend up to $300. And he said, don't mention it. So
a freebie or $300?
No, a freebie. So me and Danny Boy both got these nice fake vaginas. Mate, it was the end of me. It was the end of me. I had to throw it in the bin.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I'd get home after radio. It was fucking full on. And it came in like a tube, and you put the lid on.
Yeah.
So it just looks like...
just looks like anything else. Just looks normal, like the Nutribullet.
It actually does look like one of those weights. It looks like a little... barbell.
Oh, like
thing.
a barbell.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
I see what you're saying, like a barbell.
Yeah, and I think Mum said, "What's that?"
Do they have them at Fitness First?
Yeah,
up to 30. We only have the ones up to 30 kilograms.
Yeah, yeah. You'll need
The
to
other
watch
thing
that too.
the other thing they've got at is virtual reality. I used my first headset. I used a virtual reality headset the other day.
Oh my god!
I was under the sea.
Under the sea cup.
I was walking around under the sea. It was.
It's like the Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
under the sea.
Boring.
Sebastian.
Yeah, it was like shark. Yeah, okay. What they need to do is get the thing where they can put a chip in your head, and where you think, oh yeah, geez, I remember that. What's it called?
The wet t-shirt comp.
Yeah, and you can then chuck a helmet on, and there it is projected in your head. And then, oh yeah, fuck. And I can watch too, and we can both. And you go, look at this. Like, oh, that's amazing.
Check this out. Put a helmet on.
Shared memories.
Yeah, it's good. Shared memories is good. And then on the flip side of that, memory wipes.
Oh, big time. Memory wipes are a huge industry. If you could successfully wipe memories, you would be a gillionaire.
Could you imagine that?
I can imagine that.
Memory wipes. And it's just a small little store.
It's huge.
Come in. Memory wipe? What? Yeah, what happened? Okay.
Yep. Boom. See ya.
Sure. You watched 800 Worlds? No worries. You watched Zumbo? Let's get that out of there. You poor thing.
Yeah.
Come here.
They're all gone. They're all gone. That's a sick idea. Memory wipes is at the Easter show. That's a great idea. You've done really well. That's Jesus.
Can you?
It'd be amazing.
It'd be good, wouldn't it? But what you'd do at the start, because we haven't developed that technology, is you'd have to be a shyster and go, come in for a memory wipe, and then, charge them, through the roof, and then run.
All right. How can anyone still pay money to go and see those mediums? God, that makes me angry. I'm getting a J.
John.
John? Yeah, John.
Yeah.
What happened with John?
Went to primary school with him.
Okay, well, is he still with us?
Yeah, he's big time.
Is he? Okay, I'm not him then.
Nah.
I'm getting a J. Another
John.
No, not John. Fuck. You know when he goes on Studio 10?
Yeah, I know, John Edwards.
And he stands there and he's like, all right, I'm getting...
Yeah, I could... Yeah,
who still falls for this?
Yeah.
He's dumb enough to fall for these nonsense.
Yep. You know an ex-girlfriend of mine, Ed? She used to pay one of those mediums to do some work for her, and she was on the other side of the world to the medium. So the medium... And I'd say, she might have some money. And I said, look, what are we doing with that money of yours? Let's go and... and she said, no, I need that money for the medium. And we were in Los Angeles. And I said, the medium...
Hang on, what?
Haven't I told you this?
No.
So we were in Los
Start
Angeles.
At the beginning.
We were in Los Angeles, and she's like, I think she asked me to borrow money. And then I said, what? She said, I need it for my...
Now, hang on. You, at this point, were you flush or were you...
I had more than her, but I had about $1,000 total.
Okay, so you had a G, right? $1,000
Yep.
that you'd got from what, gay bar or doing photo shoots?
Gay bar.
So you got from these. So these are sweaty, jizz-covered dollars. Right.
That I had worked hard for.
No, I know you had, and so that you got, and so you're standing there with a handful of jizz cash, and she says what?
Babe, can I borrow some of that money?
And so you've got in your hand this money, and it's in ones and fives.
Yeah,
and you said,
yeah, and I said, yeah, sure. What's it for? She said, it's for. I need to speak to my friend Sally. She's doing some work. I said, cool. What kind of work? And it was like the medium stuff. Wants to get some whatever, some flow get some flow going. I said, well, okay, sure. Get some flow. What do you mean? And she says, yeah, she's in Sydney. I said, yeah, I get that. We're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
She said, it's going to be $300. And I said, what's she doing? She said, is it good? Can you do it for me?
2 for $400. Okay, and how would she get in touch with Sally?
I don't know.
What do you mean you
I checked
don't
out.
know?
I didn't want to know. It was spooking me out. I said, what do you mean? So she's like, she maps out all this shit. I said, once again, she's in Sydney. Yeah, she's the best. And I'm like, great. So it happened.
Did you give her the 300?
I didn't. She got the money somehow off a friend.
Great. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
And got the money. And then I said, how did it all go? How's the flow? She's like, yeah, it's good. It takes a while to kick in. I said, how long? She goes, I don't know. Apparently ages.
Are you?
I'm
And
not
this is
joking.
Not her first time she did this.
No, she gives this girl money all the time. And I said to her, you know, what's
Hang on,
going
so
on?
She's living in LA.
Yeah.
She's got no money. She's
Yeah.
got no job.
Yeah.
And she thinks that her flow is going well. And she's willing to pay $300 to someone.
No, the flow was going badly. So that's
Clearly.
why she had to call.
All right, then give me the month after this. What great things happened for her?
I don't know. I broke up with her.
Did Sally see that coming?
It was getting too much, mate. I can't really go into it. I've memory wiped the whole thing.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it was getting pretty heavy. It was getting pretty heavy. I remember I love donuts, Ed, and I remember she knew the relationship was in trouble because she said, "Hey, when we get back to my house, you should come up. I bought you a donut." And I said, "Nah, I don't feel like a donut.
What type of donut?
No, I always feel like a donut. Are you kidding?" And she said, "Well, you don't feel like a donut. I got it for the new donut shop. You love that shop."
Oh, no.
And I was like, it was killing me not to have that donut. That donut, I was like, nah, I'm off
And
the
where
donuts.
were you living at this time?
I was on my friend's couch. So I went back to his house and we broke up the next day. I hope you're well. She's listening to the podcast. Hello.
How is she?
She's all right. I check her Twitter every now and then. She's all right.
What's she doing?
She's in Los Angeles.
Has she worked?
Don't know.
Fucking hell.
I miss her, mate.
Do ya?
No, I don't know. Nah, I don't.
Let's give her a call.
No. Actually, that would be fun.
Do you want some celebrity spotting?
Yes, about fucking time. Come on.
I'm in the airport.
I'm allowed one guess? No, two guesses.
There's 2 of them. And
Oh
I'll
my
give you a
God.
hint.
Yep.
The first one is married to the daughter of some showbiz royalty.
Lauren Newton.
Yeah, what's her husband's name?
Matt Welsh.
Correct answer. Well done. That's
Mate, I need to be on
whatever show this is.
something. I need to be on something.
Call
me.
800 words with Eric Thompson. Okay, second one. In the lounge, an Olympian, but not a current Olympian. Matt Welsh is also an Olympian, but a medal winner from a previous Olympics, but like a ridiculous one. The most ridiculous medal winner. It's pretty obvious.
Bradbury.
Yeah. Bradbury.
What's that piece of shit up to?
He was... There's no respect for a winter gold medal.
No.
He was hashtagging. Because the Olympics was on.
Dyeing his hair?
It was still dyed.
Is
He
it
was
still
in
peroxided?
Yep, it was
Okay.
in a T-shirt,
Yeah.
and he looked good. He looked fit,
Yeah.
and he was walking around, and I was the only one like, "Oh, fucking Stephen Bradbury."
Yeah.
Other people were looking like, what's he doing in the lounge, in the
Yeah.
business lounge?
Why have they let Stephen Bradbury into
in
the
the
lounge?
business lounge.
It's disgusting.
No Winter Olympians.
Yeah, yeah.
No Zali Stegel. Get
No.
out, Stegel.
Yeah, get out, Stegs.
All right, name one more Australian Winter Olympian.
That's Tora Bright.
Fuck gold. Let's keep going until someone fucks it up. Lee, the skier, the downhill skier that we had, who was always in the spider gear. Remember, he was in like a spider web outfit.
Yeah. Hang on, is it you versus me? Because I'm not going to help you.
Yeah.
Is it? So well,
No, his
I'm
name
not-
was Lee.
Lee. Well, I need more than that.
No, you don't. That's enough.
Lee.
Yeah, Lee.
Oh, fucking John.
No. His last name. Was
I'm going
Lee.
to go with John.
No,
That John
don't do
guy.
that.
The
No,
John
no,
from the
no,
fucking
no.
skiing.
No, don't do that. Okay, what about
Bugsy.
Bugsy Malone? What was his name?
Bugsy Malone.
No, fucking
Who's he?
snowboarder. Idiot.
Oh, that guy.
Chumby.
Bugs. All right, Chumby Pullen.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll pay that.
Who else you got?
All right, so I'm on. Jesus Christ.
I got another one.
Fuck. I was going to say Tim Forsyth. No,
Yep.
he was a high jumper. I feel... Oh, Jesus. This is a brutal game. This is
Australian
brutal.
Winter Olympic. Alyssa Camplin.
Okay. You've just opened something up for me there. Yeah. Old fucker. What's her name? Oh, don't tell me, Ed.
What does she do?
Don't.
Aerials?
Stop.
Says aerials.
Yeah, she's ooh, God, there's two. Oh my God. No. I'm in trouble. I had a big night last night. They're not coming to me, Ed.
Nah.
I got to take a drink.
You give up?
No. I need this. Oh, jeez, it's coming. You said Elisa Camplin, didn't you?
Did I ever
All right, mate. I'm going to say, yes, I've got it. Lydia Lassala.
Oh, good job. Lydia Lassala.
Lass.
You done well there. You've done well.
And I've got another one, but I haven't got her surname. But you got away with that Lee thing, so I'm going to go with Jackie, the aerialist, the champion before Elisa Camplin.
Oh, yeah, I'll accept that.
Jackie, what's her surname? Jackie.
I don't
Campbell?
know.
No,
I gotta
anyway.
find this out. You're gonna love this. Yeah. So those are the two people I saw at the airport.
Yeah. Did you yell at him? Did you just spit in Bradbury's hair?
No, I like Stephen.
Nah, he's cool.
Hang on, I gotta find out what this guy's name was.
Who?
He used to.
Lee.
Yeah, he used to come on and everyone would be like, yeah, he's our big hope in the downhill. Oh, he's full of that. He was always in spider gear. People would be jumping out.
Spidey?
Stephen Lee.
Oh, yeah, Stephen Lee.
Stephen Lee.
Didn't he go out with Zali Steggall? He did.
Did he?
No, here we go. You want to know? Stephen Lee went out with... Don't look it up. This is a huge bit of scoopla. Stephen Lee went out with Tottie Goldsmith.
No.
Yep.
There he is. Remember?
You might need to look it up. It's Stephen Lee. I'm almost
There he
certain.
is, in his stupid spider gear.
Yep, watch this. Stephen Lee. I've called it early. Tottie Goldsmith. Bang. Get out of town.
That's a huge get.
Go.
That's a huge get.
It's got knee deep with Stephen Lee, and there's a picture of Tottie Goldsmith. No,
Jesus.
seriously, look at this.
Knee deep. Jesus, what were they into?
Oh, mate, this is huge. Tottie Goldsmith and Stephen Lee dating.
Okay, give me three other Tottie Goldsmith boyfriends.
Richard Wilkins.
Bang.
Tottie. Tots. The Tots. Ooh, I love her.
I love her too.
Isn't she beautiful? I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, mate. Go on, have you got one?
Nope.
No.
You're the best at this, not me.
Yeah, I know. Tottie Goldsmith.
David Rain?
David Rain.
Should you go with David Rain?
Nah, David Rain's my mate's uncle. I
his
want to say
dad?
John Stevens. I feel like John Stevens has been out with all of them.
So do I.
He just stop it, John.
I feel like John Stevens has been out with all of them as well. Okay, here we go. There's a few pictures. Jesus.
Tottie Goldsmith.
Tottie Goldsmith boyfriend's an interesting
She is hot.
piece of Googling. Yeah, she is hot. Hang on, who's this guy? That's Orlando Bloom. No, she's not.
Do you remember the show Sex Life with Tottie Goldsmith?
I don't remember it.
Well, you're missing out.
What used to happen?
Maybe the best show of all time. So they used to just...
I remember it was on Channel 9.
Yep,
And I
it
remember
was.
it said sex and then / life.
It might have been on 10, to be honest.
No.
I'll look it up. And I used to watch it. I was in about grade 7, I think, high school. And Mum was working night shift nursing. And so I used to have the run of the TV.
Oh, my God.
And it would come on at 9:30, Sex Life with Tottie Goldsmith. And she's like, and tonight we're going to look at Doggy Style. And we're going to show... This is serious. We're going to show you how to have sensual, loving, hot doggy style. And I was like, all right.
You serious?
Yes, it was fucking great. So then they would reenact doggy style.
Who's
right?
they?
Like they had actors.
Her and Stephen
Actors.
Lee?
No, it was actors. Like a male and a female.
You're right. It was Channel 10.
Yeah, told you. And then, so about 15 minutes before bed, I'd say to my brother, so he's 2
Let's
years...
try it.
I'd say, listen.
Dude, let's try
I'd say,
it.
listen, you need to go to bed. And he said, no, I usually go to bed at
Why
10.
should he go to bed?
Because I want to enjoy it on my own. I'm a man. I'm in year 7. I said, go to bed or I'll kill you. And he's like, all right.
Oh, hang on.
The perfect tonic to get your love life sizzling in summer.
This is Mummy and Daddy time. We're very tired.
And how playing helpless can get you places. On Sex Life at 8:30, then at 9:30. It's the show that puts you on the streets in the toughest city in the world.
People, places, the things they do, the times they do it.
A special 2-hour episode.
I've already had my Bible lesson.
The season finale of NYPD Blue. 9:30 Thursday on 10.
Promo.
night on
What?
Channel 10.
Hey, send me. You'll have to send me that, and we'll throw it in.
What a
We'll
night
play
on-
that at the end as well. That
What
should
a
be the
night.
promo of our show all the time.
What a night on Channel 10.
How playing helpless can actually help you.
How playing helpless can actually help you.
I've already had my Bible lesson.
I already had my Bible lesson today. That's great. Okay, it's coming.
Yeah.
There it goes. YouTube Sex Life. And that should be the intro to our live show as well. That's funny. Sex Life, Channel 10.
Mate, that could be a.
You're right.
Intro.
They had reenactments with actors.
Mate, of course they do. It's a good
Imagine
show.
imagine you got that acting call.
Could you imagine?
Hey, mate.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Good.
That-
Nothing. Do you want a job? Oh, shit, yeah. I'm waiting tables. Listen, mate. They need a shirtless mechanic to pick up a woman on Sex Life. Oh, yeah? What's it paying? $1.
Yeah. Who's the girl? Her. Whoa. What? Yeah. No, you have sex with
Well,
her.
mate, it's
For
either that-
real? Yeah, they want it to be real. All right. Yeah, man.
Tottie going to be there? She's directing, mate.
Jesus, mate. Oh, mate, I miss it. You know, and I used to say to my brother, "Go to bed.
Yeah.
Go, I'll kill you." And then I didn't hear anything from him. And like 15 minutes into Sex Life, I'm really getting into it. And I'm like, I better go and check on that little shit. He better be in bed or I'll kill him. So I go into his bedroom and he's not there. There's no one in his bed.
Where is he?
So I'm storming around the house like a fucking American Psycho kind of thing. And like, I saw Mum's bedroom door was shut. That's strange. Tried to push it open. It was locked. And I could hear Sex Life on in really quiet, just in the background. And I said, Cameron, are you in there? Is that Sex Life? I'm going to fucking kill you. Open the door or I will kill you. Open the door. Also, turn the Sex Life off. You can stay in there, but turn Sex Life off. Turn it off. You're too young.
I'm just waiting for NYPD Blue to start.
And then I think I kicked the door in.
Did you?
Yeah, I went crazy. I used to be like a full-on... When I was about 12 years old, I was.
But you probably hurt because what did he become?
He's a medical doctor.
That's right.
I helped him.
No, you made him stop watching. He was watching Sex Life for the medical stuff. You were watching it for the tits. He was watching it for the medical information.
Yeah, you could be right.
Your brother is the preeminent doggy style expert at his hospital.
He actually is. Do you want to see a picture
Of what?
that my brother sent me? This is a picture. We can put this up on my...
Can we though?
Yeah, no problem. We can. Trust me. This is something we can... He sent me this during the week. This is my brother's...
He's a maniac.
And you've got to
Freaking.
zoom in on the book.
It's your brother, and he's in the what looks to be the library, I guess, of his hospital or the university.
It's a hospital library.
Oh, it's a hospital library, and he's looking at a book, but he's looking like it's all like a bit weird. And someone else must have taken the photo for him, which is good. And it's an enormous book. I reckon it's probably 1,000 pages, and the book is titled "Sexually Transmitted Diseases, 4th Edition." This is what he does at work.
And I texted him back and said...
Anything good?
No, I texted him back and said, do it without making the face. Because he was making the face and ruining the picture.
No, that's funny.
And he said, I'll go back tomorrow.
Now, does he send you that just because you'll think it's funny?
No, he just sends me... He sends me pictures every day. All day he sends me pictures, just like, with no explanation, just pictures.
We got to get out of here.
No, we don't,
What else you got?
mate.
Scoopla?
How's this? I was in my petrol station last night. All right, I bought 2 Kit Kats.
Beautiful.
2 for
Which
$3.50. Yeah, the fucking 4s, the standard issue Kit Kats, not the chunky.
Ah.
You know.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
Hang on.
I'm sick of it.
Are you talking to me?
Do you know what it is?
What's going on?
Do you know what it is?
What's happened? Kit Kats? You
I'm
want to
in
go
love
Kit Kats?
with Kit Kats.
Yeah. Well, hang on. What? Yeah.
I'm in love with Kit
Yeah.
Kats.
Who's not?
Because they got a new one where it's...
Oh, the caramel.
Yeah, and then in the middle it's cookies and cream,
No.
and then on the... I can't believe it. Like, all I want to do is eat that Kit Kat.
Yeah,
It's
it would-
hurting me how much I want to eat a Kit Kat. It's
So-
pissing me off.
So right now,
fuck,
just
man.
just relax, okay?
I can't relax. I'm
No.
annoyed.
So look, I went to the footy and then I thought, you know what I feel like? 2 Kit Kats. So I went in there and I said to myself, if there's no deal, I'll walk out. I'm not going to buy anything. I walked in there and there's a deal. I thought, this is a sign from the gods. 2 for $3.50. I said, listen, Junk Saran, his name's Junk Saran. I said, Junk Saran, 2 of your Kit Kats for $3.50. And I walked out, I paid, and as I was walking out, he yelled at me and said, hey, Ash, do you want a Magnum?
Oh, no.
Same thing. I said, if there's a deal, I'll get a Magnum. I look at the ice cream cabinet, no Magnum deals. So I yelled back and I said, mate, there's no Magnum deals.
Yeah, good.
There were people in the store and he mouthed at me for free.
What the fuck?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Look. So, as you can imagine, I was quite taken aback by that. I thought I looked around, thought there were cameras, I thought it was a sting. I thought it was a fucking sting. Jokes around, my own friend stabbed me in the back. And I looked at him and
Did you take one?
Nah.
Why?
I didn't feel like one.
Oh, you're an idiot. What you could have done is eaten one Kit Kat with the Magnum, put the other Kit Kat in the fridge and had that today.
Well, one step ahead of you. I've already got a Kit Kat in the freezer.
Yo, that's nice.
Okay. And John Restaurant works on Sunday, so I can go back there next Sunday and I'm going to take him up on the Magnum deal.
Fuck, man. I remember when Magnums came out because I was selling ice creams at football stadiums. And they were heavy. They were heavy to the touch. They were visibly impressive. You would open up a packet and go, Jesus.
It's gold
Things
inside.
have changed.
Yeah.
This is monstrous.
Yeah. This is in the future, a guy named Manu will make these.
Something special. And I remember the first one I ate because I remember this I remember it clear as a bell. My favourite flavour is white chocolate with coconut. If anything's white chocolate with coconut, I'm there.
You're there.
And they brought out white chocolate coconut, and I came into the video store, and my boss goes, "Hey, can you unpack the fridge?" And I was like, "No, can you?" So what you do is you take them from the bottom underneath and put them into the little baskets. I said, "Yeah, no worries," and he knew. And I opened this box. It was just a box. You didn't know what was in it. It just said Magnum on the label, but it was in blue writing, not brown writing. And I thought, oh, that's weird. And I opened up, and it was a blue packet, and I could feel the big chunks of coconut with the white. And I looked across, and he just winked at me. Yeah. And I packed them up, and I waited until the end of the night. Bought one. Yeah. And on the I walked home. Jesus.
I'm surprised he didn't wink at you and say, "Take the rest of the afternoon off, buddy. You've earned this. It's a full box."
I'll rent out Joe's versus the Volcano. Don't you worry. Dante's Peak, I'll take care of it.
You go.
Maximum Impact, that's going to rent itself. You don't even have to worry, my friend. Movie recommendation, old movie, Under Suspicion, an old Liam Neeson thriller. It was one of the best underrated films we had at the video store. If you can find it, have a look. It's good, very good.
Okay.
And a huge recommendation.
Yep.
In the fucking wherever you want to put it.
Yep.
Clown, Klown.
Boo.
Hilarious movie.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Okay.
It's from Norway or Denmark. I can't remember which. Hilarious. Okay. It's on Netflix, so stick that in your fucking...
Just to counterbalance that
in
hilarity,
your list.
I'll give you a film that's not hilarious, but a wonderful film, Fright Night.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, it comes in a coffin cover.
Yeah, it came in a coffin.
Okay.
Do you know what the problem with that was?
It's too good.
No, the bottom of it used to get frayed and it used to fall off the shelves when we used to put it at the video store.
Because it was too heavy, because of the coffin.
You had to put it on the spine. Ooh. And the problem with that was it ruined the effect. So this is what I used to do. Yeah. God, you're right in my hitting zone here.
Right.
So what I used to do with Fright Night is I used to put it face out and then I would put another video diagonally holding it in place. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't fall forward.
Yeah. And then they would have just flown off the shelves.
I don't know if it worked, but it actually did work because I used to put it back, which means it had gone out. And I used to think to myself, why aren't more people doing this? There was one, oh God, someone's going to correct me. There was one that had a satchel of blood, fake blood in the front of it.
Not that little bastard girl.
No, not that one. Not her. No.
Buffy or Bookie or whatever.
No, there was had a
mean
satchel
little
of
thing.
fake blood in the front. That was an incredible bonus issue. That was amazing. And there was another one that came in a tin. I'm a bit tired today, so I've forgotten. Anyway, that's my wife coming home, which means we got to wrap it up.
Hang on, Ed. Just one more thing on Fright Night. One of the greatest scenes in the movie you've ever seen. I know it's one that stands out for me.
Okay.
When the nasty evil dude gets stabbed in the guts and all these bugs come out.
Bugs. That's disgusting.
An amazing scene.
And done before animation, so it was actually like little, I think they were plastic bugs.
Yeah.
Well worth it. Hey, come to the live show, Ashnet Podcast. Get some tickets. They're only $12. There's an art show. You were going to want to see the art. There's an Archibald Ash one. There's a huge poster.
And an Archibald winner.
An Archibald winner. Do you know I just did a painting of the block? I told you about this?
You did?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I've just done it for the show.
What?
I've done an artistic impression of all of the contestants from the block.
And you're bringing it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
My wife Gary's just walked in. So, hey, Gary, come here.
Yeah, Gary, come here.
Quick.
Do you want a pod?
Put your tiff
It's
down.
a live podcast.
Put your tiff down. She's all carrying all bottles of water. Something's going on.
Gary, thank you for the snacks today. They were beautiful.
Tell everyone tell Ash and everybody what's your favourite movie.
Father of the Bride #2.
Now, why is it better than Father of the Bride?
Because she gets pregnant and has little babies.
Yeah. And when I asked her about that, you always say, why, remember I said, how can it be better than the first? And you said, I've got a better memory than she does.
Yeah, I think I remember this.
Go.
Didn't you say something like, I didn't think they could possibly get better than the first one, but they...
Close. I didn't think they could improve on perfection, but they did.
Yeah, wow.
For Father of the Bride 2.
Watch it now.
No. What's your next favourite movie?
It's 2:00. Can we watch it now?
No.
Yeah.
No, number
You should.
one's next. Number 1, Father of the Bride's next. It's just those two. That's it. I could watch them all day. And then it's just Alice in Wonderland, the old school Disney one.
Yeah. She takes a lot of acid. The problem is with Father of the Bride is that he owns a sneaker company, but the sneakers are called Sidekicks, and they are awful shoes. And there's no way that anyone would have bought those shoes. And you never see anyone sporty around him. He's the biggest dork of all time. I found that very hard to contend with.
Yep.
But I like the name Sidekicks. And then when my martial arts school, it had a band. We called it Sidekicks after the shoe company in Father of the Bride 2. It's pretty cool.
Talking about a band.
I think we should all go and watch Father of the Bride 2. Do you watch it, If you haven't seen it at all, start with Father of the Bride 2.
No. You need the first one. You need the first one?
Oh, Jesus.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. You got a really camp character. You can't do that anymore. Not allowed to do that anymore.
What?
You're not allowed to do camp anymore.
Designs a nursery. I just want him to come over and design a nursery and my wedding. Oh.
Why can't you do camp anymore?
You can't. Name the last film that had a camp character.
The gay guy in The Breakup with Jennifer Aniston and...
What year was that?
About 5 years ago.
No, that's 10 years ago.
Oh, mate.
I'm looking it up.
You know, the guy,
You can't
he
do
had
camp anymore. You're not
the
allowed to
choir group.
You're not allowed to do camp anymore. It's
Really?
It's now like you can't do that anymore.
What about Sarah Jessica Parker's... Oh, that's a long time ago, actually.
Yeah, The Breakup was 2006.
Ooh, okay. We'll beat that.
If anyone can name a really camp character...
In the last 10 years.
Yeah, on a movie...
Hey, should we do something? For about a free ticket giveaway to our show. If you get involved in this.
The first person to name first two people to name a camp character, a major character in a film.
First two. Nah, first one.
First one.
Because that's a double pass.
Oh, yeah, to tweet us at AshNed Podcast gets a free trip to the art show. Has to be a major character in a film.
Okay, I'm going to throw in something else. And I don't know how we're going to solicit for this, but I'm going to do a free lift to the art show. With thanks to Ringwood Mazda.
Can't.
No, I am. I'm
taking
them
early. They're going to be there an hour early.
Yeah, you're going to have to get there early, but I'll give you a free lift in the Ringwood Mazda because you might want to be drinking. You might want to come in there and get some drinks in you, and you don't want to leave your car that you probably got from Ringwood Mazda. I will drop you. You got to live in Melbourne or Victoria.
Idea. That's a terrible idea.
You don't like it?
Yeah, let's do it though.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I like it. Well, who cares?
But hang on, if no one writes, I won't do it.
That's right. If no one asks. Okay, that's us. Get it. Come and see the art show. It's going to be great.
The perfect tonic to get your love life sizzling in summer.
This is Mummy and Daddy time. We're very tired.
And how playing helpless can get you places. On Sex Life at 8:30, then at 9:30. It's the show that puts you on the streets in the toughest city in the world.
People, places, the things they do, the times they do it.
A special 2-hour episode.
I've already had my Bible lesson.
The season finale of NYPD Blue. 9:30 Thursday on 10.
Promo.